Hello guys, my name is CornDoogs and welcome back to another Cornalysis episode. Today we're going to talk about how can you improve your protocols, what is a protocol, and how can you apply them in the game with a lot more success. What is a protocol? In general, in simple words, it's a predetermined play that you have on a certain situation. Or otherwise, when something happens, what do you do? And basically you would have protocols for that. As a very generally, I could explain this also, like what do you do if they rush B as the B player? What do you do if they rush mid as a mid player? What do you do if they rush A as a mid player? All these things. Of course, there's a lot more protocols that should be in mind, because what do you do if they take donut? What do you do if they take cave? And what do you do if they red room? And what do you do if they take cave? All these things should be considered. However, it can get overwhelming if you do all of them at the same time. So I would just suggest trying one by one, or like just 2 or 3 at the same time. Either way, moving on. So basically that's what a protocol is: a response to a certain action that the enemies are doing. So what would be a example of a protocol? So let's say the enemies have a low buy, which you know about. And then also you would have to play accordingly on B because of the fact that they're low buy, so very likely that they're going to rush together. So very likely that you should be not leaving your B guy alone on B. Because when the guy is playing long, or the side guy who's playing long, and you have a guy cave, the B side is basically left alone. And this is how you have to think about it, right? Because even if you're here, like, you're no real help if they don't cross this line. Especially, it's very easy for them to just smoke off cave and you're completely out of it. So maybe the best thing that you can do is, instead of going for cave and doing your lane util this round, maybe it's better for you against the low buy to start short, just in the soft angle. And instead of just mulling ramp at the start of the round, like your side player would also instantly nade. Or maybe you switch roles this time. Maybe the long player doesn't throw anything, and instead you as a cave player, as you play this position anyways, you do this. Right? So this would be also just a protocol, because you are eliminating a play that's very likely to happen. They're low buy, like maybe SMGs, maybe even full Glocks, and just doing this to deny the rush is already a big switch up from your regular game, right? So not only that, you still have extra util. If they push cave, you can just smoke this off. If they don't rush B, you can flash back into the cave, and so on and so on. So that way you can, that's basically a protocol in a nutshell. Also, where do people go if people are in, for example, in this case, in red room? Who needs to rotate to red room to catch this spot? Do you drop A? Does the donut player, because you maybe played aggro mid and then nothing happened in mid, and then you just gave up mid because you ran out of util, and this donut guy comes here, and your A player rotates to a less aggressive position, maybe from something like this, he just falls back into temple or just plays CT. This is also pretty good. So there are different scenarios and different protocols that you can make with the team, who rotates where and where rotates who at a certain time. If they have red, if they have this, if they have that. So, and that's how you want to think about protocols. That's how you want to build them and make them. And yeah, that's basically in a nutshell that. So how can you apply them in the game? Basically the same way that you just made them, with the intent that if they rush B and you know that they're on low buy, you should just be doing this. That's it. There's no questions about it. Because, like, for example, even if maybe you calculated money wrong and you were a mid player, but in case that they rush out mid, you have a specific protocol that you have this molly and maybe one molly like this, and then you double nade instead of like just one molly and double nades or something. Instead of doing that, maybe you did like a insta smoke elbow. One of your teammates does it, molly here, and a double nade, and then also maybe a flash, and then you have a different pathing instantly towards donut, and red guy is not, like, the second mid guy isn't climbing up heaven and playing more red. Just even if they flash out, he just, I don't know, spams this, and that's it. This is already better, because even if they don't run out, You're playing it safe. Okay, so if you play safe, nothing bad is gonna happen. Okay, sure, you did more util, so you're a bit out of util. That's fine, because you just avoided the risk. And now from here, if they rushed mid, you would have completely destroyed them on mid if they chose to rush mid. And then either way, you're winning. So even if they don't run out mid this round, but you played it safe and accordingly, it's good. If they don't, if they do, it's even better. So that's how you want to apply them in the game. Hope you understand what I mean. Hope you understand how to make some of them and how can you adjust to certain things much better. Anyways, that's basically it from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and